Does the pineal gland really give 10 times more pleasure than sex? This question sounds mysterious, almost unbelievable. And yet, for thousands of years, philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers have been fascinated by this tiny organ hidden deep inside our brain. Welcome to Sire English Learning Pod. I'm your host, Mandarin, and today we'll explore this powerful mystery of human psychology and biology. And remember, we'll share a bonus tip at the end, so stay with me till the very last part to get it. So let's begin. The pineal gland is very small, just about the size of a grain of rice, located at the center of the brain, almost like the brain's secret pearl. Ancient cultures saw it as something holy. In Hindu tradition, it is linked to the third eye, the spiritual center of intuition and inner light. In Egypt, carvings of the pine cone, symbolizing the pineal gland, appear in temples. Even the great philosopher Descartes once said, "It is the seat of the soul." But why? Why so much mystery around a small organ? Well, science tells us that the pineal gland produces melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate our sleep and wake cycles. That's the simple biological answer. But many researchers and mystics believe the gland has a hidden power. It may produce another chemical called DMT, sometimes called the spirit molecule. People who have had experiences with DMT often describe visions of colors, patterns, even feelings of traveling outside their body, meeting higher beings or touching something divine. Now, compare this with sex, something most of us understand as one of the strongest pleasures of the body. Sex releases dopamine, oxytocin, and many other chemicals, giving us a short but powerful feeling of happiness, closeness, and joy. But the pineal gland, when awakened, is said to produce not just short pleasure, but waves of joy that feel timeless, pure, and deeper than anything physical. Some even describe it as ecstasy without desire. This is why some say it can give 10 times more pleasure than sex. But let's slow down here and think psychologically. You see, Carl Jung once spoke about the human need to connect with the unconscious, to bring light into the darkest corners of our mind. Abraham Maslow, the psychologist, talked about self-actualization, the peak of human experience. Both suggest that we seek not just physical joy, but spiritual wholeness. Maybe the pineal gland is that doorway, the organ that bridges body and spirit. Imagine a monk sitting in meditation, eyes closed, body still. Hours pass, and suddenly he feels a warm glow between his eyebrows. His breathing slows, and he enters a state of peace so deep, it feels like the universe itself is breathing with him. No touch, no physical act, only the inner light. That is the kind of bliss the pineal gland is said to unlock. Another example. Think of people who practice deep breathing or yoga. Many of them report sensations of floating, visions of light, or even tears of joy flowing without any reason. That is not ordinary pleasure. That is transformation. Now here's where the danger comes in. Pleasure is powerful, and when humans chase it blindly, it can destroy them. Some people take artificial substances to force the pineal gland open, using drugs that trigger DMT. Yes, they may see visions, but often it comes with confusion, even harm. True awakening, is not about shortcuts. It is about patience. It is about discipline. It is about choosing to grow slowly, like a tree that stands strong after years of care. And this brings us to a psychological truth. The deepest pleasure is not just about feeling good. It is about meaning. Viktor Frankl, the psychologist who survived the Holocaust, said that human beings don't just want happiness, they want meaning. And maybe the pineal gland is not simply a tool for pleasure, but a tool for meaning, for connecting us to something larger than ourselves. So, does the pineal gland really give 10 times more pleasure than sex? Maybe the answer is, it gives a different kind of pleasure. Sex may connect us to another person, but the pineal gland may connect us to the universe itself. And when you feel that connection, you don't measure it by numbers. You feel it as wholeness, as homecoming, as peace. Now, as I promised, here's your bonus tip. If you want to gently activate your pineal gland in a safe and natural way, start with 3 small habits. First, try to watch the sunrise every morning. Natural light helps regulate your pineal gland. Second, practice slow breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, even for just 5 minutes a day. And third, sit in silence with your eyes closed, focusing on the point between your eyebrows. These little steps, practiced daily, can slowly awaken your inner light and give you glimpses of joy that is calm, pure, and long-lasting. And that, my friend, is the real secret. If you're enjoying this and want to improve your English faster, don't forget to subscribe.